You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Do-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Do-Ho Choi here tonight. Oh, nice check on the leg kickoff right there. Hermanson going for the takedown, but unable to land. Man, they are trading early and often. Here we go.
Let's go. This will be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intent to make it happen.
Let's go. Control that clinch. I want you to get control of that clinch. Double jab there by Choi. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Nice lead hook by the Korean Superboy.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Fast pace here in the early going. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well-placed kick there by Choi. Well, one got through, that kick was blocked. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there, beautifully done by Hermanson.
Jeez, you can hear that. Oh, nice, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Just out of the range with that right hand. Checks that leg kick. Yeah, left hook found its target. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Oh, high kick.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Big right hand.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. It mixes up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he is fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Solid kick by him there. Throwing that jab, no good. Big overhand right. Unable to connect with the right. That punch no good.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Hermanson's shot is blocked. Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Nice uppercut by the champion. Snaps his head back with that offering. DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Big uppercut. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice job by him defensively there. Final seconds of round one.
Another nice combination to the head.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, man. That was awesome. You really hurt him at the end of that round. He is not going to recover, okay? I want you to go out there this round, and I want you to get on.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light shut up.
Back to the left. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh, right into mount.
Hermanson getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Look at that leg.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow.
It was a good night if that landed.
Hermanson gets another takedown. That's been there all night. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Beautiful transition.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hermanson. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Get him on here. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit and don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Oh, nice.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting out.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, my goodness.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taking a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Hermansson. Another takedown attempt, not there. Hermansson's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 30 seconds to go in the round. Nice punch there by the Korean Superboy. This could be it.
That landed clean.
Final seconds here of round 2. Two rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. And he connects with the punch there.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Hermansson gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Hermansson's has got full mount now. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Swing and a miss by the Korean Superboy. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. He can't even stand.
Hermansson's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Choi's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Gotta watch his neck. Oh, now it's getting tight. Got an angle here to try to change the position.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks.
Nice strike lands from the bottom plate.
Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Choi. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Choi's right back to the full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, he's got his back now. Choi's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Hermansson's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner, and Hermansson's nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you got to think the referee's going to call on the ringside physician to come in and take a look. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also bang.
He's hurt now. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Separate from the clinch now. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Nice.
Oh,
he hurt him again.
Hermansson's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Single. Hermansson's in half guard. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Hermansson's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, side control now. Hermansson's got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top.
Oh, now he's attacking north triangle. That is tight. It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Hermansson. Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Oh, good defense, yes.
Choi's in half guard. Hermansson's eye is closing up. Under a minute now to go. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Choi.
Great defense by this fighter.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. There's that patented single.
Big right hook there by Champ.
Hermansson's in half guard now. Oh, lands a nice straight.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to. Oh, that hurt bad.
Man, that left hand is money in the bank tonight. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Hermansson's got an arm, looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to tighten.
Wow, he's out, the fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got...
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Nicely done. All right, feet on the hips here. Choi's in half guard. Relax. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Hermanson. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocks any attempt to get past his guard.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Hermanson. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, he got the spot.
Oh, big shots raining down. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
It's hard to watch him target that same area, and every time he lands, the swelling gets worse.
Choi's back in full mount. Ground and pound strike there now. Seconds remain in the round. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
30 seconds to go now. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Well, as usual, what a fight. 25 minutes turned in. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Duho